Mount Vomit. There's a mountain in Bogota with a church built on top. It's called Monserrate, which loosely translated to English means Mount Vomit. Author's notes, Monserrate does not actually mean Mount Vomit. I had gone up it during my 2008 Bogota trip, and really no one wants me back up there, including myself. There's a rail and a tram that bring you up and down the mountain. After some banana smoothies, we made our way up to the top. On the train ride after a certain altitude, I felt suddenly depleted. When we got to the top, I needed to use a bathroom. I got cash and made my way to their plumbing system. Like most public restrooms in Bogota, a toilet seat is absent. After an awful time in there, we began to move up the incline to the church on the very top of the mountain. The climb is a walk-up, a stone path that leads to stops, representing the stations of the cross. At about the second station, I began to vomit off the railing and didn't stop till about the seventh. I remember thinking at one point that I was fine and the ordeal was done, but then the worst of the vomiting happened. I wasn't prepared for it, so I didn't have the chance to hang off the railing and not tarnish the stone walkway. My puke made the stone pretty slick, and on my next step forward, I slipped on my own throw up, and once I hit the floor, the impact made me spew up some more banana smoothie, this time all over myself. The next tram down left in 15 minutes. I sat on the floor and was visited by a paramedic. They offered me oxygen, which my friend's wife refused on my behalf for some reason. I think she thought they would charge us. I was diagnosed really pale, and they told me to eat a lollipop and that it was good for dealing with the altitude. I sucked on my lollipop and waited for the tram, and I wondered if this was because of the altitude or the drink called the Head Smasher I had 3 of the night before. Most likely a healthy combination of the two. Once the tram arrived, I laid on the floor because it was too hard for me to stand. I was covered in vomit as all the European Christian tourists stood to one side, wondering if it was too much of a sin to take a picture. During this last trip, Mount Vomit was avoided at all costs. But anytime I was in El Centro, it revealed itself in the skyline to remind me of my vulnerabilities.